Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, what I will be discussing this morning will be how to identify uh, electronic component parts on the circuit board. Let's start with this one. This is a step-down transformer. This one here, what's this one? This is an inductor, a coil. These two here, these are transistors. This is something like a TO92, but it's smaller than TO92. This one here is a light emitting diode. Light emitting diode. And so with this green one here, light emitting diode. Light emitting diode. This is an electrolytic capacitor. Electrolytic capacitor. Still an electrolytic capacitor. This is a relay. This one here, the green one, this is high frequency capacitors. That is, the value is in the range nanofarad or picofarad maybe. This one here is a resistor, the one with the color code. This one is still this one. It's still a resistor. It got color code. A resistor, another resistor, another resistor. This is still a resistor, still a resistor, another resistor, another resistor. Okay. This one here are capacitors. These are needed in the power supply portion to remove some noise maybe. This one here is a diode. The one with the band is the cathode. The other end is actually the anode. Okay, that's the first circuit board. This one here, it's another board. Okay, let's start with the big one. This one here is how many finish this one? This is a transistor. Okay. This is a relay. This is an IC, 6-pin IC. This one here is a capacitor. Okay. What's the other ones? This is still an IC. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 20 pins IC. Okay. This one is an electrolytic capacitor. Electrolytic capacitor. Electrolytic capacitor. This one here is the one with the metal thing. It's a crystal oscillator. This is a little buzzer. This one here is a transistor. It got heatsink. The one beside it is a electrolytic capacitor. Okay. What are the next ones? There are lots of small capacitors here. Small capacitor and the picofarad value. Still a capacitor and the picofarad value. still a capacitor in the picofarad value, still a capacitor, these brown ones, capacitor, this is a 4-pin IC, and we got a TO92 transistor. This one. This is a transistor, small one, small signal transistor, this one. And these are all resistors. These are all resistors. This is a diode. Okay, the one with the band is the cathode. This is the anode portion. This one here, it could be a Zener diode. The band with the black thing is the cathode. This one is the anode. So okay. That's it, guys. That's the way how to identify the electronic component on a circuit board. At least we could identify all the components, and if you could identify it, at least you know how to measure its value using the multitester. Like this one here, this is a transformer. To test a transformer, just measure the continuity on the primary and secondary side, and if the continuity is a closed circuit, there should be value, okay? And if the continuity is 0, the transformer is open, so it's defective. For transistors, you could measure the value of the resistance for the collector, base, and emitter. There are some values which need to be followed, you know. It is something like the voltage between a base and collector will be something like a 0.5, like that. Then you try to reverse check it, okay? For the resistors, the way how to check this one is by using the ohmmeter test. You just put your tester on the two terminals, okay? If it's open, I got no reading. If there is a reading, the resistor is actually good. But the best way to check a resistor is that you must have to desolder the other terminal. Okay, so the other terminal is not on the circuit board. Then you try to measure the resistance between the disconnected terminal and the terminal, the one that was not removed from the board. That's the proper way how to check it, because sometimes if you try to measure this one, and there are some portion of the circuit which is in parallel with this, it affects the value. So the best way to connect to check a resistor is actually to desolder the other terminal, then measure the resistance across it. If it is 0, it's open. If there is a value, that's the value. Okay. That's just 2 examples or 3 examples on how to troubleshoot electronic components. Okay. This is for now. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes. What I have discussed is to identify the electronic component on the circuit board. Okay. And at least we know how to troubleshoot it. Good morning from Los Angeles. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes.